Are you looking to pursue a career in detailing and looking for a mentor and trainer? Get in contact with us. We'll see how we can help you. So, what did you like about the training you had with Fresh Start University?
I like that university.
You like that, right?
When I got my diploma, I felt like I accomplished something huge. It was,
did.
yo, bro, it was big.
You did,
It was nice. I put it up there. I put it in the kitchen. I put it everywhere. Everything.
you go.
Walk into my house, you see it right there. Bang. It was nice, bro. What I accomplished, everything that I learned so far, and like I telling you, I learned how to even use a rotary. I mean a D9.
I'll do action.
Yeah, do action. How to do paint correction, wet sand. I didn't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
Now, like you say all the time, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get. Now bro, I feel like you give me your car right now, I'll put it like a mirror right now for sure. Like I've been doing so much paint correction and ceramic coating, even some wet sanding that I feel I can do it with my eyes closed right now.
That's good.
You know, so what I've learned was with you, everything from the basics to the more in depth into getting into business, like hiring process and what can you expect and what could happen and things that you should avoid and stuff like that. It's been great. How to detail a car, like you always told me, there's always steps to everything. You can't skip a step.
Yeah.
If you skip a step, you're not gonna get the best results. Everything you gotta follow the steps. So, and it stuck with me. Like all the steps that you used to write down on the board for me, I used to take pictures of it. I used to go back to him like, yo, this. That was like my checkoff point. Once I was done with a car, I used to be like, all right, let me go back to the picture that I took. I check everything off, do a walk around, and I was like, all right, perfect. I feel great.
Yeah, and you generate your own process too.
Yeah,
like,
everybody got their own different style of work too.
Yeah, it's different style. You ended up seeing like maybe, hey, I actually could add this, you know, because technology evolves. Chemicals sometimes is a thing. Like maybe there's a chemical that would take me longer to get a certain result. Now you have this new chemical out that's like, hey, this one actually does this and that, you know, like so. So that's good. That I'm glad that. So was it worth the?
For
investment?
sure. Most definitely, it was worth it.
Remember, I didn't even want to charge you.
Yeah, you didn't want to charge me, and I was like, I called your cousin. I was like, bro, your cousin doesn't want to charge me. I don't feel right with this. Like, he's taking time out of his day to show me these. Like, I was there for how long?
Was it a week? A week?
A week, and I used to go by. No, I think it was more than a week.
It was more, yeah.
Close to a month.
More. It felt longer because you had the other person.
Yeah, doing the training.
Pretty much you were double dipping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, I'm just joking.
But yeah, you didn't even want to charge me, and I was like, nah. Everything, you know, like everything has a price. You know, everything has a price. Nothing's for free in this world. Like this is you depend on this business.
Yeah.
You know, so you gave me the opportunity to come in and teach me this thing. And obviously, I have to give back, you know, and I feel like that was one way to give it back. And now that we have this strong relationship, you know, we can always grow and put ideas together, and which is great.
I appreciate that because again, we were talking a little earlier when we first got here. You know, when you've been doing whatever you're doing for a little while, you know, you try to keep things, you know, as entertaining as possible for yourself, to keep yourself going. So my thing has always been trying new things. Like every year I want to implement something new so that I don't feel as though this is a job. I feel like I'm constantly learning.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Because I'm that type of person that I don't believe that, as soon as I graduate high school I'm done, or as soon as I graduate college there's no more learning involved. Like, no, like I'm a continuous learner.
Yeah.
And I would say I'm not the type that you're gonna find doing one thing for the rest of his life. You know, like so that's why you know, for me, having a state job or government job like that, it doesn't work for me because I don't see myself just, oh, because this job offers a pension. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but for me, it doesn't work because I'll feel, I've tried it already and
Yeah.
I felt like I was like in cuffs, like I
Yeah.
can't do what I want to do,
It's only
and then
so
if
much
I,
you can grow.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then obviously, yeah, you can have a side hustle, but then you
You're
can't
not
really dedicate
focusing.
the, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it's just not, it's not the same.
Yeah.
So ever since like I decided to go on my own, and don't get me wrong, I went to school for business. I didn't get a master's, but I got my bachelor's. And it was always a dream of mine to do something like this. And you know, don't get me wrong. There are days where I'll be like, damn, man, I wish I just had a job. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie
Bro.
to you. I've had those. I have those moments.
It's stressful. I'm
But
telling
it's
you.
but
I know you had some sleepless nights just thinking
oh
about the
yeah, all the
business.
time.
Like, yo, this is not going how I expect it to be. What can I do? And that's
Yeah.
what people don't see.
Yeah.
Like you never stop working. Like you're always working constantly.
Yeah.
Like you might finish your day at the at your garage or me on the road. Like I'm done for the day, but then I have to go home and look for client like
Yeah.
close out jobs. Like the detailing part, anybody can detail.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
it's about consistency, like closing on jobs, communications. You gotta have a great communication skills with customers, um, advertising. Like,
Yeah.
bro, I suck. I'm not gonna say I suck, but I used to never be like that
No,
social
it's just
media
never enough.
person.
It's never enough.
Yeah, like you always got to keep on going. You always have to stay up to date, I'll say.
Yeah.
You got to stay on your phone looking what's new, what's up to date, what do you have to do to implement into your business so it can grow where it runs itself. That's the
Yeah.
goal.
And the thing is marketing, and
Marketing,
I
bro.
never
That's something. That's a whole different
yeah, I
topic.
never valued it that much in the beginning when I first got into business. I mean, first of all, I'm not that the type of guy. Like
Yeah.
with marketing, you got to think outside the box. Like it's not just social media.
Yeah.
Like it's
a lot, way
events, like setting up events. It's doing things like what we're doing right now,
Yeah.
sitting down and having a conversation and putting it out. It's anything, man. It's the fundraising. It's there's so many things that you can do. It's just about being creative, you know. And but again, everybody has their what they're good at, you know,
Yeah.
and that's where the team building comes in. Like if you want it to become something bigger, you know,
have to
and
have a team.
I don't have that yet, but you know, at least I've been able to work. I think the max amount of people that I had at one time, including myself, was like 6.
Which
It was
is
like
great.
6 of us, you know, and then from there, you know, I had to make adjustments. COVID happened, all this stuff. But then now it's 3 of us. I include myself,
Yeah.
you know. So, but I haven't gotten it to the point where like, hey, you know, this is the marketing department, this is the HR department, this is the.
I wish
this is-
that's
I
the
wish-
goal. That's
yeah,
the goal.
That's
the goal for sure.
It's-
But then it goes back to everybody's playing their position.
yeah,
Everybody wants to be a quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, but they don't know how to play. Like let's bring it to this. Tom Brady. He
Yeah.
got so many championships under his belt, right? He's the quarterback. He makes sure the ball gets passed into each every one to win as a team.
Yeah.
If Tom Brady wins, the other players are gonna win as well, you know. So it's like everybody has to play their position. Like
Yeah.
you
That's
as a
the
boss,
hardest
you're
part.
gonna make sure your team is good and solid and winning. But
And that's why.
if they just focus on everybody else, it's just like we're never gonna
and
get
that's
over
why
that
I
hump.
said sometimes when you in that position, because that's a whole nother. I haven't mastered that yet,
Yeah.
right? But that's the part that I was saying. Like sometimes if you want to be the boss, like even if you haven't been making money, sometimes you have to give all
All
of
you
it.
got, yeah.
Like, yo, because you want to maintain that team, because at the end of the day, they're relying, and they have their families, they have their thing. Like, you can't. Sometimes you got to say to yourself, like,
It
I got
is
to
what it
take.
is.
It is what it is.
It is what it
It
is,
is
my
what
friend.
it
It is
is.
what it is.
It
I
is what
gotta,
it is.
I gotta play my dues as a boss and as a owner. Make sure he's good, because I know eventually it's gonna pay back.
Yeah,
And
it should, or it won't,
and it
or it
won't.
won't.
Like, you know,
Sometimes
sometimes you
it
take
does.
it's and you learn from it. Like, it's not an L, but you learn from that learning experience, and you be like, oh,
Yeah.
it is what it is. Like, they left, whatever, but now you know what to do and what not
Yeah, and
to
what
do.
you're looking at, what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, going back to what I was saying, I appreciate it, and it shows a lot about yourself. Because again, I didn't want to charge you because it wasn't something that I had done yet.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, so I didn't even know how it even looked like. So that's why I didn't want to charge you. I always like to do like a pilot. You
Yeah.
know, like, hey, I'm willing to do this for free because I want to see how it looks. But you decided to pay me, so you actually gave me the confidence to say, you know what, I could actually do this. And you
For
know
sure.
what, now that we checking in, and the things that I have told you, because sometimes you could tell somebody like, hey, you know, this may happen, or this, you know, look, do this, do that. But now that a year has gone by, and a lot of, because we've talked obviously throughout the year,
Yep.
and now that I see that actually what I taught you and told you we're gonna experience, and told you were gonna have to deal with actually happen,
Yeah.
that is now another confident booster for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that I wanted the bad things to happen to you, but
I'm glad it
but
did,
I'm
though.
exactly. But I'm also glad that at the very least you wasn't surprised.
Yeah.
Like, hey, it happened. He told me,
Yeah.
and you know what? That also builds confidence
Yeah.
with
For sure.
us,
For sure.
right?
Because
Because
you keeping it real with me.
I kept it real with you, right? And you paid me, right? And now, guess what? It opens other doors where, like, now if we want to do something together, like, I could trust this guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you know what? He didn't devalue me from the beginning, even if I didn't even value myself. And I was real with him and told him, listen, this is what's gonna happen, you know, or potentially happen,
Yeah.
right? And those things come to life. It's like, I'm not trying to
Wish
screw
you-
you
yeah,
over,
yeah, but-
and you know, you ain't trying to screw me over, because that's the main thing with business too, is trying to find that person that you don't feel is trying to get one over you, you know.
It's hard to
Partnerships,
It's hard
you know?
who you bring as a partnership,
Yeah.
because you don't know nobody's outcome and what do they have against you, or what you have they want.
Yeah.
So it's hard to feel that mutual. It's like a relationship, that mutual respect and love,
Yeah.
and I don't know how to explain it, but it's hard to nowadays, you know. But you
now
got to
it's-
take the risk at the end of the day.
Definitely, at some point, it's
You
a
have
risk,
to.
because
It's
you
a
don't
risk.
you don't predict what's gonna happen
Exactly.
next. But what I would say is, like I said, I'm appreciative. I'm appreciative of what you've taught me, and I'm appreciative of you know, where I see the next thing,
Yeah,
you know,
what
that
the
could
future
happen.
holds.
What the future holds, exactly.
Yeah, and it's great, bro. I'm really thankful for this opportunity as well. Like, this is like, I'm thankful for everything since the beginning, meeting you, and going through the journey of this year, like what the business has brought and I've learned and everything. I'm grateful for everything. You know, like, yeah, it's been a lot of like bumpy roads, but that's the like, that's you're working to success. Nothing's perfect in life.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody tells me. I hate when I talk to people and be like, oh, how's business? I tell them, I keep it real. I'm like, bro, it's tough, or no, it's great at the time, but I did have some tough moments.
Yeah.
I keep it real because it is what it is, you know. That's life, bro. So I hate when people say, oh no, everything's perfect. No, it's not, bro. Everybody's fighting battles every day. So
Yeah.
I'm grateful for you having me here today. Like, it's great, bro. Like, I'm really thankful.
Yeah.
And
We gotta Beat the Odds too.
yo,
Beat
they're
the
amazing, bro.
Odds.
This is
Yeah,
amazing studio.
This
Like,
studio
this
is
is
awesome,
nice,
bro.
bro.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm in Hollywood or something. I don't know.
Every time I come in here, I'm motivated, bro.
This is nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
So, and this is actually another reason why, another motivator for me to get into training and stuff, because it's kind of similar to what they do
Yeah.
with the youth. And so I'm appreciative. Thank you guys. And Jaylen, we've been
My
talking
brother,
for a while,
thank
man.
you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you for having me here today, bro. I'm very
Yeah.
thankful. And let's just keep on pushing forward, bro.
We'll see what
Let's
the
see
future
what the
holds.
future holds, man. Thank you. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.